Hello, hello. What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. We're coming in hot with a morning firestorm. I know it's very unexpected, very unannounced, but here we are. You're
Coming in hot.
probably going to notice some wind chimes in the background. It's very windy today, so I apologize for that in advance. But NyRiam's here. How was your Thursday?
I almost didn't make it. What's this no.
It's not. Well, I mean, it is new, but it's just I don't know. I figured, hey, let's have some fun. We got the probe tonight, so let's just have some fun. In the morning before I have to go back to work, and before we go to the probe, and just talk about some things.
Guys, the truth is, I basically just closed my door and suddenly a DM came. Hey, wanna stream? And I was like, yeah, sure. Okay. Okay, just give me a bit. I'm gonna make coffee, right? And I turned back and I was like, I'm already streaming. And I was like, holy shit.
Hey, listen. After you said that, I left to go make my own coffee. Came back, so that
Well,
there's no
my
excuses. Plenty of
coffee
time.
kind of turns a little, it takes a little bit longer. My
Does it
coffee.
now? Well, Horny Alpha's here. What's up, my man? Good to see you, brother.
Hey, man.
How's it going, man? How's it going, Chris? What's up, man? Says I was laying here going to sleep, and you start this, and they're sleeping now. Well,
Nope.
I mean, you can still sleep, but just keep it running. There's some weird stuff in the news. Something I've noticed going around lately has been this particular, just the clipping of this article, and this is part of the problem, in my opinion. Um,
Oh, God.
Yeah, this has been popping up everywhere. Just this piece right here, and I know why, because this article is from November of 2013. This is
Okay.
old news, and in my opinion, this is kind of part of the problem, right? Because people bring back this old stuff. Somebody sees a clip somewhere, somebody posts it, and then they're just all over it, like, "Oh my God, look at this! Look what they're doing now!" But they've already done it, and this character
Uh-huh.
had like two lines in one book and was gone. It's a complete non-issue, but yeah, no, there's hypocrisy everywhere. I'm just throwing it out there because I people are overreactionary about a lot of stuff these days, and I think it's nonsense. You got to calm down.
Yes, sure. Exactly.
Chris says third world coffee takes longer to make. Red, that that might be true.
Make a wish, Chris. Make a wish.
You might have a point. Horny Off says, "Do you think 10 years from now people will look back at this era and say, what were we thinking?" I don't think it's going to be. Well, it might be in 10 years. I think it might be a little longer than that. Just because honestly, I thought we'd be out of this by now. I thought this whole PC. It all started with the PC crap, right? And it just got worse from there, and then moved into like the woke era, and the SJW uprising.
Listen, people love to be nostalgic. There's this page I follow where I often send you like memes from, the 9gag thing, and every now and then somebody posts a meme from before the Christ, right?
Yeah,
And the comments are full of like, why do you post this? This is all that shit. Here, people just wanted to have something nostalgic there.
yeah, nostalgia's good, but yeah, horny off. I think it's going to take a little longer than 10 years. Unfortunately, I hope it's 10 years or less. I'd be happy if it ended this year, but I don't know. I think it's going to take a generation or two to kind of bleed out the poison, that's been in society for so long now.
You mean all
I,
this crazy shit with like wokeness and
yes, yes. I hope
no,
I'm
it's gonna
wrong.
be faster. It's gonna be faster because I don't know if you noticed that, but like each generation kind of speeds up. At
Yeah,
least it
you might
feels
be
like
right
it.
about that too. Yeah, and I know several school teachers, and some of them are middle school teachers, and they're what I'm hearing from them is that the latest generation is kind of had it with this crap already. Like they're already kind of based, to use a word. So maybe it'll end sooner than I'm thinking. I hope so. I will never be more happy to be wrong about something in my life. Johnny Cage says some people need that outrage to sell their shit. Yeah, I think that's a part of it. Actually, I think that's a big part of it. There's a real lack of authenticity in the world today, and especially on YouTube. Um, any social media, like the authenticity is hard to come by. It's really difficult to find genuine people, And it's outrage sells, and unfortunately, that's true.
I don't know. I kind of just imagined, for a bit, I was daydreaming. Then I was trying to imagine, like, if just imagining coming up with a project, IP, story, whatever. Like doing a research what's trending now and build a project around it. Come on, guys. No, that's not how to do it.
Well, that's not. I mean, that's not how you do it. And from my point of view, simply because I look at the things that we're creating. I'll speak for myself that I want to create. As timeless. I want these things to be enjoyed
Yes.
forever. I don't want there to be some Trump reference in there that nobody's going to get 100 years when they pick it up and read it. It'll be like, oh, I heard something about that Trump guy. Wasn't he a racist? Whatever. You know, I
Not
don't. I
only
don't.
that, but
I
but
don't want that
also
crap in our
remember.
stories.
Exactly. But remember, for example, that comic, I'm Not Starfire, whatever. I don't know how it's called. I already forgot. See, that's the thing. I already forgot how it was called. There was such a huge commotion about it because it was so trending, and it was based on what is trending, the wokeness, right?
Yeah.
Guess what? Nobody's gonna remember it in a year. I don't remember it even now. I don't know if I said the title right. So
Yeah,
sorry.
I think you did. I think it was called "I'm Not Starfire." Yeah, it's just this little fat goth girl that's Starfire's daughter, and she hates her mom because she's, her, and she's not. I don't know. Obviously, I didn't read the damn thing, but yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. It was a big uproar over that for a while, and yeah, I made fun of it. But that's what you do. You make fun of this stuff, and you move on with your life. There's no need to keep it around continuously. What's up, Captain Trek? How you doing, man? Good to see you, brother.
Sup?
Yeah. Got Parrot Head in the house as well. Because I'm not Starfire's daughter. I thought the comic was called "I'm Not Starfire," but I could be wrong.
And normally I would probably look it up, but this is something that nah.
Yeah, it's one of those. Who cares?
Exactly.
Horny Elf says, "Unfortunately, I think they will burn all our beloved franchises to the ground before we get to that point." Well, I mean, they're pretty much there, right? It's getting pretty difficult to name a franchise that we used to enjoy that we still enjoy, at least for me.
I think at this point most of them are like rest in peace. So
Yeah,
I
I mean, they
mean,
could always bounce back. There could always be a comeback in the future where we kind of forget this particular era. Like wrestling, right? That's kind of one of those things where you have your eras, and some of them really suck, really bad, and then occasionally
well,
it bounces back and becomes popular again. I don't know. Maybe that'll happen with stuff like Star Wars and Star Trek and
the studios need to be led by different thinking type of people. Now they realize that, like I said, what's trending, and they're trying to apply it into the movies. People like visual effects, people like epic music, and they just stuff it in the movies, and they don't care about the plot itself. So right now they see it kind of sells, and okay, fine, finally it's stopping to sell, it's not selling anymore, so maybe there's going to be some major change like in wrestling, like you mentioned. And I'm kind of worried it's going to be a change to even worse. Who knows? Who
yeah.
knows?
Well, it is possible. Like Horny Elf points out, Ghostbusters bounced back. Yeah, kind of. Like, I still don't think it made a ton of money, but it's getting there. There's a lot of positive feedback about it, and that's what we need. And I think there's just a couple seeds of poison at the very top of a lot of these companies. And I think once they go, things, it might have a chance to improve. I don't know.
You
I'm
mean
not in big industry. I don't know these people personally, but you always see like the usual suspects mentioned, right? Like the same names popping up again and again and again.
you mean like the person that's been fired almost 20 times already?
Well, Kathleen Kennedy, yeah, but she's definitely one that needs to go, but
I
probably
didn't
won't
want
for a
to
long
throw
time.
names.
She has entirely too much power and influence and can really just destroy people's entire lives. So I think that's why she's still there.
How old is she?
Too damn old. I think she's like 70, isn't she? She's getting up there. Like, she's pretty old. Not Biden
Oh,
old,
that's
but
good.
old.
That's good. It's not
What's
gonna
up,
take
Keely
long.
Chow? How you doing, my man?
Wait. There it is.
There it is. Yes, Keely wants his porn parodies. Absolutely. And maybe, who knows, maybe one day he'll get them. What's up, Brightest Day? How you
Hey,
doing, man?
Brightest Day.
Yeah, we're just talking about some, well, now the conversation is kind of
Stuff
advanced
and
to,
things.
yeah, like, is there a chance for a lot of these ruined franchises to bounce back in the future? I say there is, with the, again, yeah, if we cut up the leadership a bit, get some of the poison pills out and get some decent people in, I think it's possible. Personally, I'm almost beyond caring at this point. I mean, we've obviously moved on to creating our own things, and that's what we would like to see succeed and get out there. Um, but yeah, I mean, I really don't want to see all of the awesome stuff we grew up with just kind of, circle the drain, flush down the toilet bowl. It's sad.
Did you notice how we kind of switched the roles? By the time when we met, it was something over a year ago, right? And you were being kind of like, and I was like, yeah, everything is so pink and it smells like flowers, and everything is so great. And now it's like you're so very high in spirit. You have the hope for the industry to recover, and I'm like,
Well, now don't put words in my mouth. I'm not that hopeful. I'm just saying I don't think it's beyond the realm of possibility that it can happen. I think it can happen if the right things happen, and the odds of the right things happening today are very, very low.
yeah,
Tomorrow, who knows? Who knows? I
I
would I would love to, like Star Wars especially. Like that's just my jam, and I really would love to see that break out of this downward spiral and become something great again. But
seriously, I'm saving all my energies for that probably a week, and then I'm gonna start watching it from scratch, from the beginning till the very end. And like right now, I'm just avoiding the Boba Fett story, as much as I can, and the Mandalorian, and I don't know what else was there, but it's gonna be like.
yeah, Sugar Chris says Johnny Cage is right. He is. He's absolutely right.
Johnny Cage is always right.
He's normally right, yes. To some people that need outrage to sell their shit, and that's exactly what it is. I know I've been having conversations with like Vinny and lots of other people about this for a while now, and just talking about the things we enjoy, because there's still plenty out there to enjoy, even if we're reminiscing on the past, like Tommy does with Collectible Past. Um, like that's awesome. I love that show. I love that Tommy and Vinny are doing that. Um, just because it brings attention back to what was good. Yes, a hookah is in the house. What's up, Pale Rider?
Just don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm just enjoying that I can click some buttons.
And I know that kind of stuff isn't as popular. It doesn't sell as much as the outrage, but that's just because everyone's kind of on that negative wavelength, I think, and outrage is natural because they're pissing everybody off. So yeah, naturally you're outraged and you love to hear opinions that reinforce your own. But let's not forget, there's still awesome stuff out there. There's awesome stuff being created, and there's still plenty to be happy about.
What kind of surprises me is somebody came out with those ideas like Boba Fett, right? I haven't seen it, so I'm not gonna judge, but from what I heard, it's awful. And somebody had that idea to make it. Somebody had an idea to write that script, to write the whole story, the plot, and apparently thought it was a good idea, and presented that idea to somebody who went like, oh my God, this is great, let's do it. I'm just wondering what these people have in head. Like,
You mean like sex? Like you think they're virgins?
oh no, I was kind of thinking about the bird feed, but
They're just lacking some fulfillment in their life. Yeah. Well, and it doesn't always happen that way either. A lot of times, like a script is written, and that's why we got to be careful, because I've seen this happen again and again, especially with like Warner Brothers. They're one of the biggest offenders in this. You have like a popular franchise, somebody will write a good story for it, and then it goes to the executives, and the executives just sit there and veto everything until it's not even recognizable anymore. Send it back to the writing room with new writers that suck as bad as the executives do, and come out with crap like that. Now, I don't know if that's what happened with the Book of Boba Fett. Probably not. I have a feeling that was a dog turd from the ground up. But that does happen.
No, what I was kind of trying to say by that is, yeah, the first idea that I had, but also to add, well, basically, for example, imagine somebody would get the bond script to their hands,
Mhm.
and they would get very excited about it, and I would be very excited about it, right? Like many people in in the execution would be excited about it, and it would become a movie, and suddenly like 500,000 people would be like, "Oh my god, this is crap." It's just I think it's based on people's opinion, and most of the Star Wars fan, they're liking the good old new. It's like when you hear a song somewhere, for example, a fan made song, right, or a cover song, you fall in love instantly with what you heard the first time. It happened to me countless times, and then you hear the original, and you're like, nah, I don't want this. So
Yeah.
maybe many people actually fell in love with the old, and it's not about the fact that the movie itself it's old. It's maybe about what it brings together, those memories of childhood, of young ages. I've seen that when I was 15 and we were with friends hanging out in theater, and it was so much fun. Now, mm, you
Yeah.
know
Well, that's that could play a role too. We don't have the social camaraderie that we used to either. Everything's digital now. But real
yeah.
quick, Marby Dog, what's up, man? Says COVID and racism ended on the same day. We won, everyone! Yay! Yeah,
And we have
isn't it convenient how that worked out?
Commie Mark in the chat.
Indeed, we do. What's up, Commie Mark? How you doing, my man? Always
Proud
good
the
to see you.
communist.
We got Danny Murray in the house also. He says it's bad. I gave it a chance, but it's awful. Yeah, I really am considering doing a breakdown review. I did watch it, and it's bad. It's terrible.
You
there's,
know,
there's a lot to talk about in that. There's a lot to unpack there, as they say. Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go completely off the topic. We can come back. I just want to use the chance that Comic Mark is in the chat. I hope he's still there. It's remember the talk we had the last time. That most of the Europe actually never experienced the true communism. And it was the socialism thing.
Mhm.
And seeing Comic Mark just reminded me of that conversation. I would like to hear his opinion about this, but we can talk some other time. So, yeah. Let's go back
I'm sure
to.
he'd love to have that conversation.
Yeah, I think he would, and I think it would be a good conversation. But yeah, definitely, we're talking about the entertainment industry. So I'm sorry.
That's okay. We got Zach's here as well. What's up, Zach's?
Hey,
Good to see you.
Zach.
Power Rider said it's not a horrible Boba Fett story. Yes, it is. It's it's just a horrible show. Didn't even make it through the first episode. It's a terrible Boba Fett story, Power Rider. I can assure you of that. At least from my opinion, from my point of view.
Roger just reminded me of that Snow White. Was it no? It wasn't Snow White. It was Cinderella, right? Remember the one with the fairy dude
Yes,
on heels?
yes.
That was the only Disney movie ever made that I didn't finish. Like the classicals
But
remade and blah
I
blah blah.
think that was Amazon though, wasn't it?
I don't know what it was, but it was a remake, right? And it kind of smelled like Disney. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, and I'm not going to. Yeah, this is part of the problem as well. Marby Dog says Hollywood has replaced franchises with brands. Absolutely.
Yep.
Horny Off says the woke have you take over every existing franchise because if they try to sell a new product full of their work agenda, no one would buy it. Yeah, absolute truth. Absolute truth. That's what it is.
Might be.
They just they just they're like parasites. They just go into something with a huge existing fan base, buy it, and repackage it as something awful.
A polished turd is still a turd.
Correct. JL Potts, what's up? This Phantom Menace is one of the best sci-fi movies ever made, my lonely opinion. There's parts I like about Phantom Menace and parts I don't like about it. I thought it drug a bit in the middle. Like by a bit, I mean way too much. The first 15 minutes and the last 15 minutes, I thoroughly enjoy. There's some parts in between I also enjoy very much. Just a little stretched out a little bit for my taste. Johnny Cage says Shinedown's version of Simple Man is better than Leonard Skinner's. Oh, there, I said it. I'm not a Skinner fan, so I take no offense. I'm sure plenty of people
And
will.
I'm a very big Shinedown fan. So yeah.
Power Rider says, my week-long plotting has borne fruit. I shall have my justice. Uh-oh. Does that apply to you, Sugar? What's going down here? I don't know.
I think he's either finished that beautiful epic warrior Sugar Craze red dress picture that he posted, or he finally persuaded Sugar to become his IP, like for reals.
Oh, well, I doubt that happened.
Yeah, I know.
So probably the first.
I would love to see that.
Zach says, why can't they hire somebody who understands how combat works, especially skirmish level combat? It's distracting how dumb everyone is. Absolutely, man. I couldn't agree with you more. Like I think it was the first episode where they get surrounded by those dudes with the energy shields. Like, oh, wow. Just wow. That whole scene just gave me a fucking headache.
And now it just made me translate the word skirmish. Oh, okay. Okay.
The writer says, I meant it's just horrible. Boba Fett are not unwatchable for me. It's not good. It's definitely not good, especially from a writing aspect. Oh my God. Like that show is just so full of, it's full of holes. It jumps around. It doesn't even focus on the main character for most of it. And it's just, yeah, it's terrible. Horny Elf says, I enjoyed the lightsaber fight and the pod racer scenes. Yeah, the pod racing was okay. Honestly, I thought that drug out a little bit too. But and then they made a director's cut of that. It was like almost twice as long. But yeah, the pod racing is fun.
Uh-oh.
Well, oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, I see it. Marby Dog says my favorite sci-fi movie is either Disney's Black Hole, the very first Star Trek movie. I don't know if I've ever seen Black Hole, but the first Star Trek movie was good. Power Rider says, no, I've been plotting against you, Red. Wow, that's ominous. Ominous.
That has even more ideas coming into my head. It's either like he's trying to take your role of a father, like become Sugar's dad, or I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'm not opposed to that happening. Well, I can't wait to see what kind. By the way, Pale Rider, yesterday was National Pizza Day. If you didn't enjoy some pizza, you're in the wrong. Just to let you know. Sugar says, dumb, dumb, dumb. Oh boy. There's some hardcore stuff coming up. What's up, Greg? How you doing, man?
What's up, Greg?
Good to see you, brother. Yeah, I should probably, it feels like we're just getting into it, but I wanted to wrap this up in time to send people to Culture's 6-minute daily.
Yep. It's about a minute, right?
Yeah, it's in about 1 minute. Johnny Cage says, how's that for a love triangle? So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let me pull this up. Not like Culture needs my help, but oh, sounds like he's already started. I think he's in the pre-show right now. But here's the link. You jump over there to Culture Casino. We said hello.
Yeah, we just got you all heated up, and he's gonna bring you all the great news in about 6 minutes. You gotta see you there.
Yeah, he's got a ton of news. So yeah, tell you what we'll do. We're gonna run a little ad, and then we'll come back. How's that sound?
Not bad.
Sound good to you? All right. While the ad's running, feel free to click that link, run over to the Culture Casinos chat, tell them hello from Blood Bond Books, and we'll be right back. right. So there's that. Yeah, culture's just started. I'm going to throw this in the chat again. If you want to go over there and hang out for a little bit while he gives you some news in 6 minutes, please do so. The Tree Goblin's in the house. What's up, Tree Goblin? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, we were just chit-chatting about some stuff. Start off with that gay X-Men character. I'll bring that back.
Oh God,
Yeah,
that got me all confused.
this article is actually from 2013, so it's yeah, more outrage over nothing. This character was next to nothing. Don't worry about it. If you see this headline all around on Twitter, it's not new. It's from 2013. But let's go over to something a little bit more fun. There's like this $1 million painting that's been ruined after a bored security guard drew eyes on the faceless figures on his first day at the job.
Oh my God.
The security guard had drawn 2 pairs of eyes with a ballpoint pen onto artist Anna Loporskaya's 3 figures. You could probably say that better than me.
Wait, where is it?
Right here. I'm not sure if you can read it. I need to blow it up.
Anna Loporskaya.
There you go. Painted on the display at Yeltsin Center in Russia City. Artwork was defaced by a guard who worked for a private security firm.
Oh
so
my
here's
God.
the before.
Okay, never mind. I would draw some nice some too.
Right, you know, I kind of thought the same thing when I first saw it. I was like, wow, what a dick. And then I saw this, and you know, I could probably do that in 6 minutes. not sure that it's worth $1 million, but here's
that's so cute. It looks like when you pee the hole in the snow.
I think it's actually an improvement.
Uh-huh.
We got Decepticons Cave of Villains in the house. What's up, man? How you doing, brother?
Wait. I have a picture for that. Wait, where is it? Remember the thumbnails I made for the story, for the special story? Oh my God.
I do.
Wait. Open it.
Sugar says, I bet he shops at Walmart. Probably. I don't know. Do they have Walmarts in Russia? Probably.
I don't think so. That's very, very US, you know, like, so, definitely not. Where is it?
You have to check into that one day, the multiculturalism of Walmart. Sugar says, I wonder if he put the googly eyes on them. No, it was worse than that. He actually used the ballpoint pen and just drew them on there. Looking into getting off, or looking, wow, sorry, I can't read today. Looking to get off work early and get weed. That's, I mean, hey, do your thing, man. Do your thing. If you can get off work early, more power to you. Like I said, did Katie say anything? Say about peeing holes in the snow? Yes, she did. Yeah, that's a thing.
That's an expression over here we use, like when you draw eyes like that, like a single hole, that it looks like a hole peed in the snow.
She's got a lot of
just like this.
A lot of phrases that often come off as yeah, just like
See?
that. Perfect. Yeah, I love that face. This is for anyone who doesn't know, this is what Katie does to kind of as placeholders for drawn in characters. Yeah, I've seen this done several times, and her faces are the best. Sometimes I almost wish she'd just leave them there.
Oh my God, seriously. We need to do some comedy. I'm telling you, we need to do some comedy.
Well, Johnny Cage says, yeah, that's a money laundering painting if I ever saw one. Well, it didn't say it was painted by Hunter Biden, but yeah, I know what you're saying. Power Rider says they have Walmarts in Germany. How about that?
Seriously?
Oh, yeah. Hey, 24 Eyes is here. What's up, man? Tonight at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to be hanging out with 24 Eyes and Amanda B and talking some pop culture. So join us over on his channel. If you're not subscribed, please do so. And let me see if I can find the link for that. While we're doing that, why don't you critique this art, Katie?
What is there to critique? It's hideous. I'm sorry. No, seriously. I've been studying art. Okay, to be specific, teaching of art, right, at college, and I remember having the history of art, and we were talking about classicism, romanticism, about antique, you know, the God, you know, yeah, I have problems with words and translation, you know, like Romans, you know, and Italians, and I just can't help it. For me, the art kind of stops with Baroque, and with Michelangelo and Da Vinci and Greek, and Roman art, because those, oh my God, those statues, are you kidding me? Like most of them are amazing. And then we jumped straight into some modern, 70s, 80s, 90s. I don't even
Mhm.
remember the names, like expressionism or cubism, or basically you just draw a bunch of squares and it's called art, right? um I think it was like white square on black background, or whatever, how it's called, seriously, and that's art. You saw that. I could even take Deschamps when he took a ping bowl, and called it a fountain,
Mhm.
and actually it became a piece of an art, because like that was a hilarious idea. Seriously, that was just great idea, but it was lazy art, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of lazy art out there, and just weird crap that people just pass off as art. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder about taking a toilet and just, I don't know, figuring out something weird to do with it and trying to sell it
It's
as
been
art.
done.
Well, I know, but not everything has been done with the toilet.
Wait, I'm gonna show you the
Decepticon
fun.
says in Russia, it's Russia Mart, not Walmart. It only sells vodka and potatoes.
Okay, this is actually called a fountain. This is actually called a fountain.
Is it now?
Yes.
That's a urinal, right?
Yes.
Hmm. Well, and that's art.
That's art.
Okay.
That's basically price wise, it's comparable to Mona Lisa, maybe.
No, the hell it isn't.
Yes, the hell it is.
What is wrong with people?
I don't know. What is wrong with your cat?
Oh, she's in heat. She'll get over it.
Oh, okay.
She wants to get outside and get some D.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
Decepticon.
vitamin
See,
D, like
yeah,
vitamin sun.
how is that art? It's not. It's a urinal with somebody's name on it. You can
It was
find that
great.
in just about every restroom.
I know. It's just, I don't know. At that point, all the history of art just became boring, and I just struggled through it, and it was like, no, I can do this. I really can. I'm sorry.
Jailpot says Cecil has exhausted all art that could exist in toilets. Damn. All right, we'll have
Like,
to
did he buy
find something
some?
else.
Did he buy some art and wipe his ass with it while sitting on toilet, or I don't know.
Most likely. Most likely. What about turd sculptures? Okay, okay, calm down. That's enough.
Oh my!
She gets in these phases, you know. She'll start off real sweet and low, and then
Uh-huh.
before you know it, it's
Oh my god! I think she's gonna be. I think she's gonna be quiet for a bit. Oh my god!
The sugar says, Katie, you pee in that, not the snow. Okay, he's trying to help you here.
No, actually, I don't pee in that. I don't have the dong, So I need to break.
You don't have a female penis.
Horny Elf. I'm from. No, I don't. I'm from Slovakia. That's middle Europe.
Right. I'll be right back. Entertain the
Yeah,
crowd.
yeah. Take your time. Take your time. Yeah. I don't know where if you know where that is, but it's right next to the Ukraine. What a surprise, right? Freaking amazing. But back to the previous question. You were asking whether there's art made of turd.
Yes.
I would bet there is.
I'm sure there's got to be, yeah.
Yeah, I'm betting there is some.
But
I'm sorry.
but is there like a 5-foot turd sculpture out there somewhere?
Well, okay. Have you ever been in zoo?
Of course.
Have you ever seen elephant doing that?
Hey, listen, every single day I drive past a farm that dropped a giant, and I mean giant, literally steaming pile in this field, and it's been sitting there for a week now.
Okay, what animals? Oh my god, I can't believe we are talking about this. But okay, let's go into it. I kind of know some farm animals, and I'm gonna tell you that horse poop is not good for it. Cow poop is not good for it. So I mean, that's why I'm asking about elephants, because when I got traumatized as a kid when I was in zoo, and actually the thing started peeing and pooping there, and I was like this tall, and I was like, oh my god, what is that? It's gonna kill me,
Yeah. Well, see, elephants dump a
Oh.
lot at a time, but you can collect a large amount over time from other animals.
True.
Or your own. You can fish it out.
True.
What's up, Tony? How you doing, my man? Good to see
How
you.
about we talk about something pleasant?
Greg says subjective art is a grift. I kind of agree with that.
I don't
Powrider
know.
says just trying to get out and get some D. Yes. Oh, it's the base. Oh no, don't say that. That sounds dirty.
Oh my.
Chris says mom's cat is going nuts currently as well. The neighborhood wildcat are lurking around the house because I guess they hear her. Yeah, we get some strays around here, but one of them has a collar, so she must belong to somebody. A sweet little cat, but she always runs off when I try to go near her. Okay.
There she is. There she is.
Suga says there's penis art, so I'm sure there's poo art.
Oh my god, there's
like an actual penis.
No, I don't think
this kind of looks like penis art, but it's not.
I remember there was this exposition. I don't know if you heard it or saw that, but there were people, I think from China, or I don't want to lie. I just know that there were people who gave their bodies for the purpose of this exposition, and basically they were scanned, or the nerves were removed, or there were parts of their bodies, I think, including these parts like penis and stuff, that were like completely prepared for the viewer. So you could, it was called anatomy, right? So you could basically see everything.
Right.
But from like real people, it wasn't like 3D built, and I haven't seen it, and it was very controversial. And I know that many people were against it.
I can imagine. That's some freaky shit, man. That's not
right?
art. That's necromancy.
And just imagine there were kids there.
That's weird. That's and I don't know. I think stuff like that is just too far. Like I think crap art would be too far, but that's a whole nother type of too far.
I'm just looking at it.
Decepticon says, yeah, it's called Bono, 5 foot turd.
How much do you need?
Oh, wow. Well, that comes right on the heels of Johnny Cage saying, if there's art made of turds, I don't want to fucking know about it.
I think we have the most interesting topic ever.
Yeah, we got a winner there. Okay, so there goes my poo art dreams.
Yeah, right. And just imagine there are kids playing tag around it.
Well, they probably climb on it. It's like a jungle gym.
It's like instead of running around the forest fire, like the campfire, they're running around the giant poop.
A giant turd, yes.
Yes.
What's up, Dave? How you doing, man?
What's up, B-Rose?
Good to see you. Bonnie want Diddy? Yes, he does.
I kind of got used to calling him B-Rose recently. I need to come back to David.
No, I think either will do.
I know. It's just I started with David, so.
Brightest Day says, how about we talk about something pleasant? It's an excellent pickup line. Just don't Google poop art. Greg says there's a dumb bitch in Australia that crochets using yarn dipped in her. Oh, come on. I'm just going to reiterate. What the hell is wrong with people?
Can you erase that I don't know, comment person?
Pet Writer says, Red, what time is Chris coming on tonight to give the do's and don'ts of backroom simping? I don't know if Chris is coming on tonight, but he's welcome to. So yeah, you have to talk to Chris about that.
I'm sorry, I'm still just shocked. Hey, Marinus.
What's up, Marinus? Decepticon says your cat is just yelling, fuck me, I need cat tea.
Oh my god.
Yeah, pretty much. Sorry, Johnny. Sorry. Katie has way too much control here. She just does what she wants. She pulled that up.
What?
You had to see it. I apologize.
Seriously, you blame me for showing a huge statue that is in the shape of turd, probably made from the clay, right, or something like that. And you pull up a comment. Sorry, Greg. I like you're a good person, but sorry, but you pull up a blah.
Well, it's a discussion. You can't ignore the chat. Suga says Katie is looking at art straight out of Hellraiser. Yeah, pretty much.
You need to translate that for me. I'm sorry. I'm just blown away from
The Hellraiser movies. Google it.
All right.
Marty Elf says conversation devolved into talking about poop. I know. It happens.
Okay,
Suga's pretending to be ignorant of backroom simping.
Sure.
Oh, David says I miss people calling me by my real name. Sorry, man. We'll try.
Hey,
We'll try
David.
to remember. Tony says instead of claymation, we could be the innovators of Poomation. Disney will buy the technology to retell the original trilogy.
Yeah, I could see the comment he left on Twitter under my post. So I don't know, Tony. Do you really think people would like to smell your elbows if you go like elbow deep into the poop?
Well, the elbow would be the clean part, because it's not really, unless you actually get your elbow in there, which that would be a struggle.
Well, if you want to build a statue that big out of a real poop.
Yeah, there's going to be shit everywhere.
Yes.
Septicon says I Googled poop art and Donnie Cates came up first. Not surprising. What's up, Cam? How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Hey, Cam.
Johnny says we haven't had to deal with this since Carla's weird dream. Yeah, I know. We'll try not. We'll get out of the poop topic.
Yeah.
Tony says I'm going to eat some shredded wheat tonight to prepare for this.
Oh God.
And we're getting out of the poop topic, Tony. Out of it. Chris says I am ignorant of it. I don't know what backroom simping you speak of is. Well, I mean, Pale Rider's speaking of it, so you're going to have to take that up with him.
But I kind of agree. I don't know what backroom simping we're talking about because like Chris is known for kindly and very politely simping, even live,
Is he?
But very kindly and very politely.
He thinks Chris is simping live?
Very kindly and very politely. Are you ignoring me this whole time?
Well, no, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to get down to the brass tacks of it. You think Chris is a simp? Because I'll give Chris credit. I don't think Chris is a simp.
Very kind and very polite. No, okay. From my point of view, like Chris is a very good friend, and he always cares, and he always makes sure that he checks on me whether I'm feeling right, So, thank you, man. Thank you, Chris, for that.
Yeah, Chris is a good dude.
Yep.
Speaking of good dudes, what's up, Tank there?
Hey,
Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that. Says, "Hell, you magnificent bastards." Well, hell to
There's
you,
the man. There's the man that's not getting it elbow deep, but knee deep.
Well, you know what he is getting? He's getting a little of this.
I'm the best around. Nothing but a hammer. I'm warning you, sir. The best around.
And then, wait, I'm searching for that. Where did you put it?
See, it's not snappy unless you have it on hand, Katie.
I'll take a big fat fucking fart in your face, and I'll have you fucking huff it, and I'll put a bunch of baby powder up my asshole and fart in your face. It looks like you're vaping.
Well, that's not a very nice thing to say. I was trying to say thank you to the man and tell him he's the best around, and you're going to fart in his face.
I thought you were going to beat him up. Oh, my God.
Why would you do that? What's up, Smiling Bandito? How you doing, man?
Well, because he was roasting me on the last morning roast he was on, and I still remember that. So, Tank.
Well, Chris is offended. Says, what? Katie is calling me a simp?
Oh, my God. You know what I noticed about some people that I know? They have selective hearing.
Well, Johnny Cage.
I said very kind and very polite. Like almost the loving way. And then the only thing he heard from it, I'm simp.
Well, Chris is just one of those negative people, He's always looking for the worst in people, especially me and Johnny. I don't know why he does that, but He's just got a chip on his shoulder, you know.
Nah. I think Chris is just disappointed and very disgusted from all those cameras in his house, and he kind of maybe lost hope for some at least a little bit of privacy. So
Listen, Pale Rider put those cameras in his house.
I know who put it there. That's why he's so disappointed and without just will to live.
Marina says, so feisty, Kate.
I'm not. Just don't like when somebody accuses me of something I didn't do.
What's up, Brutal Morningwood? How you doing, man? Always good to see some Brutal Morningwood in the chat. I love it. Sugar Chris says, wow, what is Katie's obsession with people's booty hole? Going elbow deep in people and now farting in people's faces. He's got a point.
Well, see, here's the thing. If I'm angry enough, I can go elbow deep in someone's mouth, like. But no.
Well, let's get into a little bit of a darker topic.
Yes, please.
It's not super dark, but apparently now we have Bob Saget's cause of death. They say he died of brain bleed and fell asleep after hitting his head. Now, this is almost a month later. Did it really take a month to come to this conclusion? I know some brain bleeds can be subtle, but I don't know, man. There's a lot of conspiracy theories floating around. I might have floated them, but they're still floating around.
See, depends. Sometimes when you hit the head, you hit it in a place where you don't see it, and you don't necessarily crack your head open, so it doesn't bleed. But it can be grave and serious enough for when it's like slow. But then again, who knows?
It might be difficult for me to believe because I've had a lot of head injuries, and some of them are pretty brutal. And I've never experienced anything like this. I know it happens, and I don't know. Maybe I just got a hard skull.
I was just about to say it. I just didn't want to insult you.
Well, go ahead and insult.
I just wanted to say that you probably do have a thick skull because from what you said, you never had a broken bone. And with me, it's just different.
Chris says you can shake hands with yourself inside them. Johnny Cage says don't fucking sleep after hitting your head. Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, it must have been quite a hit, I'd imagine. Like he had to know something. I don't know. It just seems to me that an awful lot of people seem to die when they're alone, when there's questionable shit going on. That's all I'm going to say about that. Cam says, question is why he hit his head. That is a good question. I mean, I'll hit my head at home sometimes, like if I'm under something, retrieving something from under a desk or something like that. But would you be doing that in your hotel room?
I hate to break it to you, but you know how clumsy I get.
Yeah, see, this is kind of what I was alluding to.
Yeah.
It's a little questionable. Johnny Cage says, Chris, why would you have that thought? Well, Chris has a lot of strange thoughts.
Thank you, Johnny. I'm
Good morning.
to save a little bit of my dignity here.
There's much to be saved. Good morning, Wood says, reminds me of the story about the woman who came home to find her husband covered in baby oil and glitter. She looked at him in shock. He said to her, "You said I never glisten." She sighed.
Yeah. Details.
Listen. Listen. I just figured since Pale Rider was in the chat, glisten was appropriate. Yeah. I think it's a little suspect, but yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get too deep into this, but it just, I don't know. Like you'd think somebody of that stature, the autopsy would have been paramount and we would have known something. But what I noticed when they first reported this about a month ago, almost exactly a month ago, is we constantly got stuff like this, no evidence of drug use or foul play. Like over and over again, you heard that in every single article, maybe because the police chief, maybe that's a quote from the police chief, but I don't know. It was kind of suspicious then. And then this comes out and we get brain bleed, something that's very, very difficult to detect and prove. It
Can
just
you
seems a little off to me. That's all.
can you switch to that other article you had?
This one?
Yeah, there it is. Can you see it on the right? On the right bottom, the skier.
Yes. Oh, the skier.
Yeah, the skier. Just during Olympics, of course. The Slovak skier, Petra Volhova, she won the golden medal. So
What?
I just
What?
wanted to say that.
Does
What?
this have anything to do with Nathan Chen?
Of course, no. There was a skier, like ski slalom, giant slalom, and she's very popular and very famous.
Oh, okay. I don't really watch this stuff.
But me
But
neither. It's just very popular.
If I were going to watch any Olympics, it would be the Winter Olympics, though. They're generally a lot more entertaining. Greg says a lot of celebs and athletes have been dying after getting the injection. Quite a few athletes dropped in the middle of games. Yeah, I know, man. A lot. Like, what is it? Like 160 or something like that? Just Olympians, I think, if I remember correctly. Don't want to spread any misinformation here, but those are the numbers I heard. Tony says John Stamos hit him in the head after he found Aunt Becky's prison letters addressed to Bob. Oh, there it is. Mystery solved.
I don't know.
You don't have any idea what's going on here, do you?
No. I'm sorry. I don't.
Full House.
I mean,
Full House.
Yeah, that's far I got. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not really trying to cover the Olympics here.
No. We can go back. It just reminded me of that, and we were pretty happy. And I know my dad was messaging me about it because they're like all being very, very big fans back at home, and I'm like yeah, sure, okay.
So you're very proud of your countrymen. That's good.
I actually am. It's just that this is a thing that never took my interest that much. When it comes to hockey, national championship or the world championship, I'm like.
Yeah, Greg, I agree. This is all very, very concerning. I think we all know what's going on, even though most people will deny it and don't want to talk about it. And it's very difficult to talk about it on platforms like this, for obvious reasons.
I kind of do think it has a connection with the fast heart rate. Like when you get all hyped up, that it might do something with your blood, and
certainly could. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony says maybe Alec Baldwin was on tour with him. I saw a post that said very simply, Alec Baldwin was found innocent, or Alec Baldwin is in the clear, or something like that. Have anybody heard anything about that? Because I haven't seen anything further. And it'd be pretty strange if that was the, if he was cleared that quickly. Yeah, giant red flags. Cap Stargate, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother.
I'm seeing quite the opposite. Not in the clear.
Oh, not in the clear. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I don't even remember who tweeted that, but I just saw it and it kind of, rubbed me the wrong way briefly. But I never got to follow up on it. So
would it be that surprising though?
Oh, it wouldn't be surprising at all. It would be infuriating.
Very, expectable.
Yeah.
Expected.
I don't know at this point how a lot of people still have no idea what's going on. Like, dude, really pay that little attention. It's really not. This is like one of those, 10-piece puzzles for children. Like, you can't put that 10-piece puzzle together. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
Just saying. Smiling Bandito says the vaccine creates scar tissue in the heart, which doesn't expand. So as the heart pumps, it creates micro tears in the heart. Tree Goblin says they can vax my dead body. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. He says this topic is unavoidable. Yeah, pretty much. Unfortunately. It's also very interesting how just overnight suddenly everyone's releasing the mandates and whatnot. Just like that. It's almost as if it was election season or something.
Yeah, I was just saying this today. From yesterday till today over midnight, they raised the the necessity of proving yourself with COVID pass, or the fact that you overcame COVID, and all that, in restaurants, in hotels, in swimming pools, and all that, out of the blue. And do you think it's appropriate to talk about my experience?
I think you can. And hopefully we won't get nuked. If anything, I'll probably just demonetize it or take it down.
No, I mean, it's not something that should be like scary or something. I told a few people, not many people knew that, but I overcame it myself to just a week ago. And the first 2 days I was struggling with high fevers, and then it was basically, seriously, guys, 2 or 3 years ago I had the same freaking thing, same symptoms, same longevity. It was the same thing.
But this time it was a different diagnosis.
Different name, yes, but technically it was the same. It went exactly the same, and guess what, here I am. And the funniest part about it is, I was at work, and there was this colleague who is also vaxxed. Okay, I'm jabbed, because I wanted to travel, and for that I needed to get vaccinated. So I took the first 2 shots, but then I decided not to take more. But the colleague who was with me at work, he was vaccinated too, and he caught it. And we weren't in touch, like we were just passing each other, because we were in the same office. On the contrary, colleague who wasn't jabbed at all, she spent like half a day sitting right next to me, explaining stuff to me. Nothing. Completely okay.
Yeah, funny, isn't it?
Right?
Tree Goblin says, I've got kids and my wife is pro-vax. That's a shitty situation to be in. Sorry, man. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, it got heavy all of a sudden, didn't it?
Yeah.
It's the world we live in, unfortunately. Pale Rider says same thing. The flu. Yeah, exactly. Only this time it wasn't diagnosed as the flu. Go figure.
Maybe the saddest thing about the whole topic is how it divides the world into 2 camps, like pro and anti. I wouldn't even call it anti. I still remember those times when there were people running, I'm not gonna get a single shot of anything, because this, because that, because anything, there are proven, shots, that are proven to work for some reasons. For example, the tetanus, right?
Mm-hmm.
For example.
Well, yeah, all these things have years and years and years of testing, yes. And that this whole thing just pisses me off.
I know.
Cam says 0 influence or evidence the kids need this. Yes, absolutely.
And even over there where you live, like people, like family can get divided over stupid politics, and now they get divided over this.
Because this is politics. Because that's all it is. It's politics. And here I go. Okay. I'm going to get my fucking channel nuked, but whatever. That's all this is. The purpose of all of this was division. Just like the purpose of every time race is brought up, every time homophobia is brought up, all that shit. It's the purpose of all of that is division. That's what they want. Because you cannot don't want rule over a united people.
You don't want the channel to get nuked. Let's just calm down, but I mean, they call it differently. You're right. It's there. It is that. They call it differently, right? But it causes the same thing, like it multiplies, It's just, it's something I don't like to see, it leaves me all bitter. That's why I was laughing, but that by the time when we met, when we started talking, I was like, everything is peachy. And now.
Yeah. On a lighter note, Horny Alf says, did you see the article, the Variety article about the new Lord of the Rings show? I did. Yeah, it looks like garbage, but that's probably one of those that I won't bother watching. I'll just listen to what other people have to say about it, because enough has been ruined. I don't need to watch it happen before my eyes yet again. Hellrider says, I personally don't care what you want to put in your body, a needle or a rusty butt plug. Yeah, that's just it. Yeah, get it if you want to get it. Don't get it if you don't want to get it. It's up to everybody to make their own choice, but don't push your fucking shit on me. And that's what all of this has been about from the get-go. Just like all the bullshit in the entertainment. Same deal. Same deal. You can like what you want to like. You can be down with whatever you want to be down with. Just don't put your bullshit on me. I don't have to like it just because you like it. I don't have to do something just because you say to do it. Follow the science, whatever the science is that day. Go fuck yourself. I follow my gut. My gut has brought me this far.
I would maybe even accept the fact that they're trying to push something on adults. You know, I would be okay. It's nasty and it's not right, but I would be able to live with that. But pushing that on children is too much.
No, pushing it on anybody is too much. That's it's freedom.
I know.
All around, all about the freedom. So why don't we steer this towards something a little more positive? You've been working on bonds too. Would you like to share that with the people?
Oh my God, I just don't know what to share because you know we're gonna just get something for the mailing list, but let me see.
Chris says, I care about what Katie wants to put in people's bodies. No elbow deep for me.
Chris, you're pushing it, man. Just so you know, you just a little bit.
I think what he's saying is he doesn't want you to push it into him.
I'm not pushing anything into anybody, and he knows me better. So what? Let's get back to bonds too. So I remember having this out there on Twitter, and maybe we could ask the chat. Mm-hmm. Because this is a it's not a half a page, it's like a 1/3 of a page. Mm-hmm. And it shows a small scene from a garden party, and I was kind of asking people like, what vibes do you get from this picture, right? Like what it evokes.
I saw somebody say stalker vibes.
I saw it too. Like major stalker vibes, I even heard. You know, and I would like to know whether you have the same idea or do you have some other interpretation of what's going on. I would seriously love to hear people before they get to read what's actually going on. So we can.
Well,
what do you think?
He does look kind of creepy there, and Lena does look kind of surprised. But she's not naked in the shower, so that's a good thing. That maybe it's just somebody she hasn't seen in a while. This could be one of those scenes where, you know, like, holy shit, it's that guy. I haven't seen him in forever. What's he doing here? You know. Mm-hmm.
Just to remind you, she's 15. Okay, so.
I'm just saying that. I'm saying
okay.
that would be worse stalker vibes, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Sure.
Power Rider says, so Chris, you're saying you'd be okay with like wrist deep? Yeah, I think so. I think that's what he's saying. Gap Stargate says it invokes something bad is going to happen, maybe a fight.
Okay, let's get back to it. Wait.
Johnny Cage says that's a creeper who likes to peep windows.
Okay. Okay, maybe I made him too creepy.
Yeah, Cam's kind of alluding.
That's the best comment there.
Sugar says, person on the right looks like the villain revealing himself from the shadows.
Ooh, nice.
Johnny says she's not naked in the shower, and that's why he's disappointed. Talking about me.
Carolina, she is Lena with 2 E. Just saying.
Lena looks like she just got a thumb injection.
No, she did not. She's standing next to her grandpa. Come on, stop that.
You might not have wanted to add that last part. It just makes it worse.
Yeah. She is standing next to, not in front or whatever. And stop that. No. This conversation is over.
Next to her perfectly wholesome grandfather, who would never do such a thing.
And we have another like heavy vibes picture here from Bonds 2. We already said we're gonna be introducing new characters, and those who backed, you know, book number 1 got very special trading cards inside, right?
Mhm.
I'm just gonna quickly open it because I can.
Johnny Cade says you can be next to someone and give them a thumb injection.
Okay.
Yep, definitely
I'm
possible.
not gonna pull it out, but these two trading cards, we're talking about these two trading cards.
Mhm.
Right?
Those are these two characters, correct?
Yes, those are the two characters, and they have some kind of meaning in Lena's life for the future. So
Power Rider says, what the fuck kind of book is this?
oh why? Okay, seriously, at this point I would like to have Pale Rider sitting right next to me. Just
Oh, to give him a thumb injection?
no, just to hear his thoughts about the yes, there.
Gap Stargate says the grandpa, I think that's supposed to be fart, and that's Lena's has
No.
that face.
No. And then there we have this epic page. I'm not gonna show the whole of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just and everybody already knows, like at least those who read book number 1, that her wolf spirit is actually black. So I'm just gonna reveal that right now we're looking at Lena in her wolf form for the first time. So she's gonna appear as a true wolf, and for the first time, because at least till now she was communicating with her wolf spirit. So
it's coming, people. It's coming. All the good stuff is coming.
Yep.
Marina says, when is launching day for book 2?
Well, see, here's the thing about the launching. That might be a little bit problem because we you guys know that we became a company, the Bloodbound Books, and one of our mottos, strategies, policies that we have is we deliver on time. We don't take extra time to pull people, prank people or whatever, lie to people, depends how we want to call it. So we decided that the campaign is gonna get launched when the whole project is at least 90-ish% finished, meaning that this book is around 90 pages, right? And I'm finished with maybe 10 of them. Just so you know, no need to freak out. You're not gonna wait long. I draw super fast, and I get really excited drawing this. Seriously, I'm in the beginning of February, I had maybe 1 page done, so it's really going fast. I kind of wanted to launch the mailing list by the end of this week. We're going to talk about it. You're going to get a notification about it very soon, just so you know.
Yep, and when the mailing list is launched, we will of course stream about it.
Exactly.
And talk about it some more. And yeah, I can attest to Katie's speed. She drew Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance in 4 or 5 months. I think
Yep.
it's about 5. And that's not even characters she was used to. So these are her characters. This is stuff that she's been working on for a long time, and she's already pumping out pages.
Yeah, and this is another. I'm just zooming in so you don't see the whole page, just a little bit of it, but yeah.
Power Rider says next thing you know, she'll be talking about peanut butter and wolves. I don't think that's going to happen.
I'm not a peanut butter fan.
Well, it's a joke. Maybe it's just a joke over here. I don't know about people putting peanut butter on their stuff and having dogs lick it off, for pleasure.
No.
Can't get laid.
No, I don't. I'm not a fan of peanut butter. I'm sorry, and I don't have a dog or a cat or whatever. But what I do have is this beauty over here, and that's just a prepared sketch of one of the prints that are. I would like to address this comment. Just leave it on for a bit, please.
Mm-hmm.
But this is gonna be one of the prints. Of course, there's gonna be one sexy print for certain people who enjoy Lena in her mature ages, in her right age. So there's going to be one of that for sure. And of course, what the bonds is actually is about, and that's about building relationships, friendships and whatever. Just so you know, like this is a group selfie of 3 people. It doesn't necessarily mean anything, just 3 people in a picture. So who knows where it actually goes, right? Just
Yep.
gonna hit it there.
Yeah, this is going to be a
And
pinup.
yes. And I actually to address this comment because I read it and I would like to encourage Johnny Cage. Do we want to tell people or at least hint people that what's actually going on, or we'll see. Okay, never mind.
There may or may not be a super secret project in the works.
Anyway, you might have noticed that Johnny has been pumping different drawings, and different art pieces. Johnny, you draw traditional style. You work with pen, with actual ink, and you actually take your time to draw. I work mostly on computer, and your art is getting more and more fabulous. Seriously, like you're getting better and better and better, and I'm super proud of you. And take your time. It doesn't necessarily mean that you need to be fast, right? Or you know what I'm trying to say. Come on, Red, help me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, see, I watch Katie work all the time, and it's like she said, mostly digital. And digital, like if you screw up, you hit a button and it's gone. So what she's trying to say, I believe, is that traditional, you don't have that option. You got to be steady and kind of stay on it and make sure that you don't screw up. Or if you do screw up, it's so there's a way to cover it. So it's much more time consuming, and it just takes it's more drawn out. It takes more time and takes more focus. Maybe not more focus, but
what I actually wanted to say.
This guy is unfucking believable.
Yes.
Who, me?
Yes.
Or Johnny Cage?
Both. both.
Yeah, Johnny said he was just kidding.
I know you were, but I've been watching your progress. I've been watching how your art has been evolving. Oh my god, my English is terrible today. I'm sorry, guys. And you're getting there. Like you're getting better and better and better. Like considering how young you are, you're just gonna be way miles ahead of everybody by my age. So.
Yeah, and I wasn't even sure, Johnny, if you do all traditional or if you do work with some digital. Yeah, I don't even know. So let us know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, absolutely. Johnny's artwork is just, I've probably known him for, I don't know, what's it been, man? 3 years now, roughly, since first contact. I'm not sure. It's been a while, but yeah, it's follow him on Instagram, and you should too. His art is steadily getting better and better all the time. So yeah, man, we appreciate you. We know you're a growing talent on the rise, and yeah, people are taking notice, as they should.
Yep. It's a very good combination actually, because not only a good artist, but he's always there supporting. He's modding so many chats. I remember that for a while he's been a mod and a steady addition to Jimmy Reyes. So people like you, man. So there, take it.
He said, I can touch digital if absolutely necessary, but I think about it like torture. Oh, damn.
Well, if I imagine that I would have to draw every single wolf with a pen and ink, I would probably
Yeah, we had a discussion about drawing armies the other day, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Sim. That was a total Freudian slip. Sugar says Johnny gets complicated, and I get called a simp. Dang it. Sorry about that, Chris.
I'm sorry. I almost wanted to get all fired up because I spent time here talking about how good friend Chris is, and how supportive he is, and how kind and polite he is. Again, it gets forgotten. Can you see that?
Well, see, everything I said following that first slip has been forgotten already. So,
I know.
you know.
Oh my god. This needs to get clipped.
Well, you know, it happens.
Yeah.
Chimera's here being a dick. What's up, man? Good to see you.
Yeah,
Yes,
you don't need to
definitely.
understand, man.
Definitely click that link and follow Johnny on Instagram. He
Yep.
puts out some good stuff
Yep.
all the time, man. Getting better and better. But yeah, I got to get back to work here shortly, so we should probably get to wrapping. Yeah, just wanted to do a quick stream and say hi to everybody before the probe tonight. It's, of course, at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Don't miss that. We're going to have Mike Murphy on and talk about Long Shadow, and we'll probably also talk about one or two other subjects. Yeah, should be fun. So yeah, we'll see you guys tonight. And yeah, you know, I'm gonna play this again just because.
I'll take a big fat fucking fart in your face, and I'll have you fucking huff it, and I'll put a bunch of baby powder up my asshole and fart in your face. It looks like you're vaping.
So yeah, everybody take it easy. Join us tonight at 6 p.m. We're gonna have fun. And thank you all for being here. Thank you for being so supportive all the time. I didn't really expect anybody to show up just because this was totally off the cuff, but y'all did. So we appreciate you.
And I'm gonna play one just because.
On that note, we will catch you all later tonight. Have a great day till we see you guys.
Bye, guys.
Peace.